Alright. Top up the chat. Alright. Just waiting for it to pop up over here. Over on here. There we are. Okay. Took it a little bit, but I've got it. Okay. Alright. So, hello, welcome back. To more of the Pokemon Violet Wonderlocke. Just because last stream was at like a weird time, and there's a chance that people didn't get a chance to see all that happened. I have or I'm going to take like a little bit of time here just to like run through all the things that I've done since last stream. So I'm just grabbing a couple items that I'm just seeing around here. Alright, so notable things. We had 3 evolutions. Thankfully they're all right at the top of the list here. So William is now an Ampharos. Obviously Hydrapfel is now a Hydrapple. And Monforge.net is a shiny Charizard. That's it. I did want to see, just temporarily, real quick. I want to look like up close at Charizard to see if I can see its scales. Yeah, there's like a little bit. Yeah, they just gave that entire line like these really fine scales, which like I think works well for it. But it is definitely an interesting choice. I think, because this is kind of how they had it look on like the cover of like Pokemon Stadium, except they were like small circular scales. But this is like even smaller circular style like scales. The wings actually look really sick though. The way they did the membrane there is very interesting. Yeah, Charizard looks sick in this. Alright, and I also wanted to see the way he runs is amazing. Alright. So, Hydrapple has like a similar texture, but it's slightly glossier. It's like a glossier version of it. There he is. Yeah, definitely a more pronounced texture with a more pronounced level of like glossiness. Very interesting. Quite large too. And I don't think this is like just like a big one. I think it's just he's just a bit large. I don't know. But anyways, oh, and the other thing that happened last stream, I should show. We did get a couple new additions to the Alive crew. We've got Slugma, and we have Deerling. Deerling's name is Venus. Currently is Spring form, but I think that could change dependent on where we're using it. Oh, and Charlie came back to life, so now alive, which is nice. Which leaves the 3 water types as the dead ones. Also, I know that I've historically been doing, I believe, like a 5. Do I know? Yeah, no, that is accurate. Okay, like a 5 new subscriber goal to get to like the next tier on the subscribe to revive a Pokemon meter. I have changed that a little bit early to 250, so plus 10 from 240. But yeah. I mean, it's possible. You never know. No, that would track. Yeah. Hydrapple, very strong now. William, also strong. Monforge has grown less impressive, being like a physical attacker. And I think Charizard's base stats lean special attack. But that's okay. They gave us a weird one, and we're going to work with it. We're going to make it happen. But we have a Team Starbase to raid. Which also, that means we start this stream with an encounter. Alright, we've entered Lag Central with Tag Tree Thicket. Alright, goodbye. Yep, and honestly, Silicobra evolves in 1 level. Larvesta evolves at level 59, so 5 levels. Which that's going to take a little while to get there, and Shoutmon is, I think, in 3. So this entire team is actually getting pretty close. Like, everyone's within 5 levels of evolving fully. So I'm going to just catch this Fungus real quick as an encounter. Alright. Tag Tree Thicket. We get the Fungus. Alright. Wow, I'm actually a little surprised that it did not get immediately caught. Throw another. Like, bro, you're a level 25 Fungus. Wow. Alright, he's a spicy little Fungus. Got some spunk to him. I'm gonna Thunder Wave him, and then we'll catch him. Alright. There we go. So small. Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't yet. We've gotten 2 hacked shinies, and we have gotten no hacked shiny legendaries. Because that was what I got in Sword and Shield. I got a couple legendaries, I think. There we go. There we go. From D. But yeah, I feel like, you know, legendaries are not an uncommon hacked mon for people to just have in the like a surprise trade system. So I'm surprised that we just haven't run into one yet. Usually you do. Alright, Poke Portal. Surprise trade. Trade away my Fungus. Oh wow, yeah, he tried to get me. I didn't realize that I was being stalked by the Spite Ops there. Alright. It's just a Paldean Wooper. Okay. Alright, I mean, I'm not complaining. I love Paldean Wooper. I'm just mildly surprised. Wooper, the poison fish Pokemon. It's dangerous for Wooper to travel alone. They line up in groups of 3 or 4 and help each other as they walk around the wetlands. Alright, well, we have acquired a Pooper. Excuse me, Spite Ops. Could you stop stalking me? Leave me alone. So what are we naming this level 5 Wooper we got? Kind of the opposite of a legendary. Oh wait, no. I can't rename it. This is Spanish. He's a Spanish Wooper. Oh, I can't change the name. Alas. Oh my god. Okay, so speed down, special defense up. That's not actually bad. That's not too bad. I'll take it. Alright, we got a Wooper. How did Wooper? I caught him in this stream. Okay. Added him to the alignment. Alright, I am here to tussle. See, honestly, I feel like the thing that surprised me the most is we haven't gotten as many DLC mons as I expected. I thought we would be seeing like a decent number of the ones that you know, were new. So far we've gotten Slugma. As far as I can tell, at least. I think everyone else, I mean, like, technically Charizard, but it's I don't know, Charizard is a little different because it had shown up earlier just cause. So because like they did like the one event where there was like the Charizard raid and you could breed those Charizards, so we've technically had access to Charmander for a while. Alright, Yusuf. Gonna bring in Cobra for this. I mean, it's possible that, you know, we'll get more details on that, because, you know, even though he's dead, that we've already seen that, you know, a character can be killed and go to heaven. It's possible that Adam will now show up as a demon or something, or like as a sinner. And in doing so, like, we could see more to his backstory. Like that's my biggest theory, is that he's coming back. Like, he's not dead. Like, I think he's gonna come back, and he's going to be kind of the big boss of trying to redeem him. At least that's my theory. Hey, guys. Hey. Come here. Why are you screaming? You want out? Hey. Oh. Hey. Goodbye, Strudel. Yeah, I feel like there's a decent chance that they'll bring him back. Aha! I knew this would happen. I was doing this intentionally. I switched to Silicobra, not just for the type advantage, but so that we'd see ourselves acquire an evolution. Alright. It's Sandaconda time. Sandaconda, the sand snake Pokemon. The sand it spews contains sharp, pointy gravel, which is actually just sand that Sandaconda's saliva has hardened into irregular shapes. I really love the scales that it has. All of the snakes in this game look so good. I wouldn't know. Get wrecked, punk. Yusuf loses. I mean, I had backup for the whole. He was not here. He was standing in the distance. He didn't do anything during the fight. I didn't have backup. Alright, I'd like to get into the base now. Woo. Yeah, I think the first three are fine. I don't think I had to change my team lead at all. Alright. Alright, let me find... Yeah, these guys would be good for Charizard. Y'all got any more? Alright, there we go. Okay, definitely not that set for Ampharos. Yeah, Ampharos, you go fight them. Yeah, you go fight them, and then you go fight them. Oh, Gulpin. Those are good for Ampharos. Alright, there's somebody up here. Vipers. And Ampharos, you go fight them. Alright, do we need one more? Yeah, looks like. Okay. Go! Get them! Alright. It's Atticus time. I'm not a huge fan of his Starmobile design. I don't know why it's like the modern, like pixelated camo, because that doesn't match any of his aesthetic. I feel like this would have looked better if it was like almost drippy looking, you know? Like, I don't know, like use like the same colors but use like sort of like classic camo. I think it would look better. Alright, hello scan tank. Alright, I could... Yeah, I think I'm gonna try Sanaconda here. Rude. My plan is to use Coil. Boost my stats. Ow. I see his plan now. But I can also get rid of that poison, so that's my plan. It's gonna hurt. Ooh, I do have a full restore. I don't know if I want to use that. I think I'll just toss an antidote this turn. They'll hit me with Venoshock, do not very much. They'll probably try to toxic me again. And I can probably like one-shot with Bulldoze. Yeah. Thanks, Coil. I was not thinking I was faster. I don't think Rev of Room can do it. Oh, he has a normal Rev of Room. I forgot that he doesn't just have that one. He actually has a lot of mons. I'm gonna Coil again. And then I'm gonna heal. I mean, I suppose it depends on the context. I think part of the thing that at least I appreciate with things like trophies or medals is like they have like a sort of like a display value. But I think for something like if you had like something with like a bunch of like artists or even honestly like people who are like not chemists isn't the word I'm looking for, like I guess people who are I guess chemists, like people like who study like earth sciences especially would love that type of thing. I feel like if you did like a science fair and the prize was like several pieces, like several like little or like a little cube, 1 mole of gold or something like that, being like a unit of measurement based on like the number of atoms, like I feel like a lot of like chemists or other like natural scientists and stuff would be like all over that. Even like getting like pieces of clay like so it's like I think it kind of depends on the context. Like it depends on if someone wants something for the display value, because I feel like winning the prize of like a single cube of gold or like a couple cubes of gold is less impressive if you don't have I don't know, I guess a context to talk about it in. If that makes sense. But I do think, like, the idea of, like, mixing up the types of things people get and give as prizes would be awesome. Like, I'm a sucker for that type of stuff. Just because I don't think they can do much to me. Yeah, they can't. My sandstorm! Get bulldozed, punk. Oh, I forgot his has toxic debris. I've been there to a degree. I've never, like, felt the need to, like, ask people, because I was always very, I guess, acutely aware of it. Well, I guess, well, not always though. When I first, because, you know, I gained weight probably, like, mostly late, like, mid to late middle school was really when that was kicking in for me, but early middle school as well. And, like, I never really noticed it until, like, it was pointed out the first time to me. But after that, I struggled a lot with, like, self-image over it. And I'd say that there's still a degree to which I struggle with that. I mean, I even, like, you know, I think my peak was, like, roughly, like, 260-ish pounds, and when I hit that, I was like, oh, that's a lot. That was a bit much for me, and that was when I, like, started, like, actually trying to get back down, which honestly the pandemic was really helpful for, because I wasn't like, at school it was a little bit harder for me, just with, like, there was a lot of ease of access at my college to, like, just get snacks and stuff like that. So, like, when the pandemic really kicked in, that was kind of helpful on that end for me, because it was like I was stuck at home. If I wanted to go outside, like, kind of the best option I had was to, like, go for, like, a walk. Like, I didn't have a lot of, like, celebratory things going on. Like, there weren't, like, a lot of holidays where I was going out and hanging out with family and just, like, having, like, a bunch of, like, food. So it was, like, a really good space for me to kind of get back on track. And I did. Like, I lost a lot of weight. Didn't keep all of it off, just with time and living a little bit more sedentary, like having an office job where I spend most of the day sitting, you know, having less time to, like, work out, and just also, because I'm, like, a stress eater, having more things to be stressed about has not always helped in that regard. But, you know, I haven't hit, like, the 260, but I've definitely gained a little bit back, but such is life. I try not to, like, beat myself up over it too much. It's not productive. But I have been trying to snack less when I was at work. That's been a big one, because I used to. There was a while where I got into, like, this just rhythm of every day I would, like, eat my lunch. My lunch is usually, like, a sandwich. And, like, almost every day of the week, you know, 5 days a week I'm there, I would, after my lunch, like, go to the bathroom. Then I would go, like, downstairs to our first floor in the building, and that's where there's, like, a vending machine. And I would go to the vending machine and grab, like, a thing of like gummy bears or a thing of like Mike and Ike's, like just some sort of candy. They're not like small things. They're like 4.5 serving packages, and I would just like eat that post lunch before carrying on with my day, and that was not helpful. That's probably part of the reason I gained a lot of my weight back. So I've been like trying to do that less, but also like not overly restrictively, because that can be unhealthy. Like it's more like if there's like a reason to celebrate something, or if there's like a gift that someone gave me that was in the form of like a snack, I am not going to be like, can't eat that, it's work. Like I'll go do that. Like yesterday was my 3-year anniversary at my job, so I was like, ooh, I'll give myself a little treat. That type of a deal. Oh wait, did you? You did say losers get gold cubes. You did. I had the order incorrect. I thought that was the winner's prize. Though honestly, I still stand by my statement. If you gave like a scientist like a 1 mole cube of gold as like a prize, like relatively pure gold, they would love that shit. Like that that's the type of thing like a natural scientist is like all over. Usually. I think that's fair. I think one thing I kind of feel is that it is easier to be unhealthy and thin than unhealthy and fat. Like, so like definitely keep that in mind if you want to like keep like a thinner physique. Just be aware that that can be worse on your body overall. Something that's recently sort of come up. Also, wait, I actually have to get... Okay, I have to get an encounter for the base. Navi Squad's base. Alright, you're close enough. So I guess I'll get you. Like, I don't know, like, it's, there have been, like, a few things looking at sort of, like, health outcomes, semi-recently, because, like, obviously, that's always a thing that people are studying, is, like, how different weights correspond to, like, different issues, like, health-wise, and one of the biggest ones that was, like, a recent thing was they found that being overweight but like not obese gave the highest outcomes, or like the best outcomes for things like cancers, or like other like long-term illnesses, because you know obviously when you're like really sick, you're not eating as much, you have like the stores for your body to work through, and keep you alive. If you think of like, you know, if someone's really thin and they were to get like a long-term illness of some sort, they typically just die from not having those reserves. Like, it's a very common issue that they struggle with. But yeah, that's obviously not to like scare you off. If you want to be like thin, like, that's fine. But I think it's a good, healthy mindset to have, to remember that being like normal weight to like overweight is probably the healthiest range to be in. So just make sure you're not underweight, because that is very bad for you. Destroys your organs. And it's just not a good time. So, if you want to be skinny, but make sure you do so, like, safely. It's kind of my mindset on it. I think the lowest I ever got when I was losing my weight, I got down to 179, which was about 80 pounds lower than my peak. And I think that was the first time in a long time that I was considered only overweight. I think that's what that range was, and then I was like at 10 more pounds than I would have been in like normal range for my height. All right, but I'm going to add this to the box. So Unkalone is my encounter for the Navi Squad base. I need to add. I don't have that one in here. Navi Squads base. Going go on. That's fair. All right. I'm going to send this one cologne to the boxes. And we're gonna go to the boxes just to be safe. I always put them. I always forget to go back to new, but I always try to keep them under new when I do the surprise trade so that I don't accidentally get rid of a team member. All right, Unkalone, be gone. Who are we getting? Ooh, we got somebody. We got somebody. To flame. Okay, are they going to send me a fire type? The opposite, actually. I don't have anything in the Piloswine line, so I guess, sure. Is Swinub normally available, or is that a, No, it's definitely not, because I didn't get the Dex menu pop up. Right? You're not in my Pokedex. Yeah? There we go. Now we got a DLC mod. It's a level 72. Why? What? Oh, I guess it is the DLC, though. The DLC ones tend to be a higher level. So we got a Piloswine. Unfortunately... Oh, no, we can name it. Okay. I just couldn't see it on that menu. So we got a Piloswine. What are we naming them? I love Piloswine's design. I love the entire Swinub line. I think Mamoswine's probably the weakest for me, just because I'm a really big fan of how they did like Swinub and then Piloswine. I feel like Mamoswine feels more like more like Swinub in some ways. I feel like it doesn't go in the same direction that like Piloswine did. PM7. We could... Let's see. We could... Like after the like YouTuber? I'm not super familiar, but I'm like I know of PM7. His favorite Pokemon's Mamoswine. Honestly, fair enough. Yeah. I'll do it. Oh. PM7. And it's a male one. So I feel like that fits well. Yeah, I just wanna pop this on the team real quick just to see. I wanna like get a look at the oh, jeez. They're not going there. I just want to get a look at like the texture work here, because this, it's the long fur texture. This is like easily my favorite like texture in this game. Is this like long fur one? I swear, if they, you know, do like a graphics overhaul patch type thing for the next console, and they make this make these like extra textures they add as like, material properties to Pokemon into bump maps as well, like the fur ones, because like the fur doesn't have really like a bump map to it. It's just like a texture that's overlaid on them. If they added like shading based on the fur, huge. And it's like, it's possible that it's slightly there, but you can see this like Fresnel effect that's going on. Doesn't really interact with that fur at all. That's very good. I love that. Also, I'm going to just show off Slugma, because I think Slugma is interesting in this game. It's an interesting one to like look at, because if I put it here in the shade, this should be a little more noticeable. So Slugma has this slight effect where it has like, you know, this like lighter lava kind of rippling through it type thing. It's not very noticeable in the light, and that's like the only thing that kind of disappoints me about it. Like if I call it over into the light, and then we look at it, which like this is realistic, like it would be less noticeable in the light, but like you can barely see it, so it just kind of looks like it's like red goop. I think I would prefer it personally, and they probably, you know, didn't do this from like an artistic standpoint. I would make as bright as this is in the shadows, how bright it is in the light, and then have it be, as a result, even brighter in the shadows. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm just like that. Those are the types of details I care about with things. But also, like, maybe they didn't want it to be that bright. Maybe they felt like that didn't fit the line. Oh, interesting. Honestly, I think that could be, even if it wasn't necessarily, like, tied to, like, Digimon, you know, necessarily directly, but, like, that concept of something, Digimon or otherwise, where there's, like, a physicality and a digitality, kind of type of deal, is pretty cool. I like that idea. Alright, so now that I've gotten this this base done, the next place I gotta go is over here in Medali. Ooh, I could take the Dalizapa passage and get encounters on the way, right? Because that's a thing I can do. Also, I need to put the name in for Team 7 over here. Team 7. Stream caught, stream 7. Honestly, this is a very fitting one. We caught PM7 in stream 7, 7 and 7. And that's cool. My friends and I in college had an idea for like a cell phone Fakemon. Like it was like a flip phone, because we then had it like evolve into like a projector slash like drone. And we felt that, like, you know, having the segmentation from like a flip phone would work well for something that then, you know, segments into like a drone type structure. But I think like a cell phone style, like any sort of like monster thing based on a cell phone is like I think a fun idea. I don't know why there's this battlefield here when I don't think you battle anyone in this city. Like, I get that, like, it's to be like, oh, people battle here anyways. You know, people battle everywhere. But there's no one to battle here. I feel like Zappa is... Zappa Pico is, like, a very weird town to me in Pokemon because it's like there's nothing here. Like, there's, like, the one person who gives you the evolutionary item for the, like, little fire dude. And that's really it. Like, that's the most that happens there. Alright, so we are at Zappa Passage. So, the encounter here is going to be the Sneasel, I guess. Got caught. Mm-hmm. The Furby approach. That would be funny. Get paralyzed. It's so weird to me. Like, you see that Espathra in the background. Espathra has this really weird texture bug that makes me so mad that no one has addressed it. So, okay, so here we have a new one that just fell out of the sky. It's, if you look at it, the veil is like a lighter shade of orange. And that's partially because it's given this, like, sort of glossy, silky finish at this one, but it's still orange. Get closer and it's white. It's supposed to be white. But then it pulls the wrong texture color at the mid-level of detail model. So you can see as it model swaps there. It goes from white to orange, but with the normal map that it normally has there. So it still looks like a lighter orange. But then, if you look at the one in the distance... Oh, that one's gone now. Well, if there was still one in the distance, it was not as glossy. So it was just... like, orange. Because it stopped loading the, like, normal map on top. I don't like that. It's so weird. Alright. I think the Furby approach good. Alright. Sneasel. She is gonna get traded away from DB. Alright. I think one of the cool concepts of naming them this, and the reason I've been doing this since I started doing Wonderlocks, is I like the idea of if anyone was to get one who knows about my channel, which not necessarily the case right now, but if anyone was to get one that knows about my channel, they could see, based on the username, like the original trainer, the ID number, and the nickname from DB, that it is actually one that I sent. It's almost like an ends Pokemon sort of deal, but it like ties it back to me in a way that you would know when you received it from a trade. But it's also not like such a promotional thing where it's like, subscribe to me on YouTube type of a deal. Like, I feel like it's subtle and just something that, like, if someone got one and cared, they'd be like, whoa, I got one, like, type of a deal. But, like, most people would just be like, get rid of it. This is true. Alright. Surprise trade. What are they sending me? A Greedent. Not a great day as far as these trades have gone. I've been getting things that aren't particularly amazing today, but that's okay. I like Greedent. I think he's silly. Anyways, Greedent, the greedy Pokemon. This Pokemon makes off with heaps of fallen berries by wrapping them in its tail, which is roughly twice the length of its body. Alright, we got a Greedent. This is our first one. So I'm going to put him over here. This is an English name, Greedent, so we can give it a nickname. What are we naming him? My default name, like, there's not many Pokemon that I always give, like, the same name to. I tend to not like to do that. There's a couple that I'm, like, compelled to. One of them is Torkoal. Every time I get a Torkoal, I either name it #Torkoal or just Twerkle. Every time. I don't know why. That's just locked in my brain. There's another one I'm thinking of, and I can't remember what it was, but one of them is Greedent. I always name it PETA, like Peetah. My original Pokemon Shield save had one, like my personal run, and I named it PETA. And I just thought it was very funny because it reminded me of like Disney, like the Disneyfied like Peter Griffin that was in like an episode of Family Guy. Also, I can name it Boomstick. She's gonna be Boomstick. But I didn't, like, I just kind of named it that on a whim. The name didn't become something I cared about until I battled a friend who was playing like a Pokemon Sword save that we were using on the our gaming club's Switch. He was playing on that, and we did a battle because he got to about the same point in the game that I was after like a couple days. Granted, that was mostly because on my personal save I started trying to shiny hunt a Wooloo, and I failed. I gave up. And just started playing. So I was at kind of the same point. Bro caught up to me in like the night, and we decided to do battle. And I sent it out, and he was the one I chose to Dynamax. And when he got big, I was like, Peter! Like, just locked in my brain after that. Like, I don't know. Oh my god, I get to that concept. Ooh. I want to kill it on the experience real quick. No, also, this is caught in numbers. Alright. I'm going to Thunder Wave this Chansey. To make it easier to defeat. I'm going to start hitting it with Tackle because physical defense is not its thing. I'm also going to confuse it just to make it easier to kill. This poor Chansey is like just over here languishing. Oh, it got me. Hit me with Takedown. Oh no, dang it. I hit Confuse Ray again. Oh. Ooh. We got the special, like, sparkly snow. This is very rare. course, it snapped out of confusion immediately, but yeah, this type of snow has existed since Gen 4. It's extremely rare, so you almost never get to see it. I forget what they call it. I think it was like diamond dust snow or something like that. I can't remember. But it's just like pretty and sparkly, and it's technically snow. Like, I think that this considers it to be snowing. Yeah. But this specific type of snow is visually different. A little bit. Alright. Goodbye, Chansey. Goodbye. Yeah. That's just nice to have. I think it's not a bad move. Even though I was just sitting here going like, oh yes, tackle, the good move to do this. To use against this thing. I will get power gem on here. Oh, hello little guy. Oh, the snow stopped. Alright. Here's the trainer. Oh, I forgot to switch my lead. That's okay. I mean, if you can crush a black hole, I think that's within your grasp to destroy the universe. All right. Teammate's actually Hydrapple again. Interesting. I love the scale texture on this thing. Oh! You can, like, see all the way down up to, like, where the neck goes into the, like, the tube. Because the tube's not part of its body, technically. I think its body is literally just all of the beige part that's scaly, and the tube is just, like, sand that it's hardened. Very interesting. Oh. 8. Yeah, okay, we got it. Okay. Alright, so we need to do you. Till we hit level 40. I think there's at the center of, like, the cave portion of the passage is where there's, like, a healing spot, and there's, like, a guy there. So that's basically why I'm headed this way, the way I'm going. I sense a strong aroma. Did you smell that? What? Fire Tauros. Not ideal for Hydrapple. Hydrapple in general is not going to have an amazing time against this thing. It's now snowing. Yeah, I really don't have anything to do against that, so I might just go to... William does have an attack, it's just not a 100% of an ideal matchup. Yeah, I think I'll switch to Sandaconda. Honestly, Sandaconda's been super useful on this run so far. I don't have much speed, so I'm not scared to lose it. Bulldoze. Again, I'm just gonna repeat. I love the scale texture they use for all the snakes in this game. Arbok, Sandaconda, like Silicobra, like I guess just going by lines like Arbok, Sandaconda, Seviper, they all look so good in this. Some of the best scales. Also, is it snowing and sandstorming now? Because it's sandstorming, but there was still snow going on. And now the snow has stopped, and I defeated the trainer, so I can't check. But I am curious if I would have had the effects of both snow and sand at the time. Interesting. Oh, there's an item over there. I want it. I'm gonna grab it real quick. It's mine. An Ursaring over here. I've like never gone this path to get to Medali. Like I've always just like flown back, so I'm actually excited to take this path. I wouldn't say so. I think people can treat it a little too seriously sometimes. Like I think power scaling discourse is fun and silly, and you know, obviously it's impossible to compare characters from different canons, but that's part of what's like supposed to make it fun. But some people like try to treat it as if it's like, you know, like infallible truth that like, oh well, Professor Kukui can take this hit from this Pokemon, so he must be able to take like a Kamehameha from Goku. Like that's just silly at that point. And like I think as long as people like acknowledge that, you know, it's silly and a lot of it's like headcanon, I think it's fine. Like I think the only point at which it starts to get kind of like into a cringe zone is when it's just like people taking it as if it's like law. Oh, there's a young goose in that wall. Where am I? I've never been in this part of the cave. I'm so confused. I didn't even know this existed. I have not. I've been keeping myself remarkably busy with stuff. It's like the only thing I've been like actively watching, at least on my own. Yes! We got the big fickle beam! Huge. One of the only things I've been like watching in my spare time primarily recently has been 90s X-Men. And then with like friends I've been watching, we've kind of been alternating between Delicious in Dungeon and Apothecary Diaries, because Delicious in Dungeon is like still releasing, so we like kind of let a few episodes come out and then we all get together and like watch like 3 to 4 episodes at a time, rather than being 100% caught up on the anime. But then Apothecary Diaries is already fully released, so we're just kind of like watching that kind of in those filler weeks that we don't have something else that we're watching. So that's kind of like those are the 3 things I have been actively watching recently. This. Whee! There's like a bunch of items in this weird like Y-shaped room. Like where am I? What is this? What have I discovered? I have like never been here in this game. There's Torkoal in here. This is all like part of Dali's Opera Passage. I think. Where is this? Like where does it go? Because I know that there's like a straight shot, pretty much, that takes you... Oh. Hey there, little guy. I'm sorry, little guy. I gotta kill you. Yeah, normal blast from it. Oh, Shoutmon's evolving. Oh wow. Anyway, I gotta. Okay, that's number 6. All right, I'm ready. Wham! Skeledirge. Skeledirge, the singer Pokemon. Skeledirge's gentle singing soothes the souls of all that hear it. It burns its enemies to a crisp with flames of over 5,400 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. Yes, please. Yes, please. 1,000% yes, please. One of the most busted moves in existence. I love it. Alright. Up? No. Down. Down's the way I was going. Alright, where are we? Making my way downtown. Oh, a tunnel. Where am I now? Okay, I'm near the end of a tunnel. There was like a guy earlier. Oh, I like went around the healing spot. What's this guy say? Defeated 2, I need to defeat 4. Oh, okay, I see the path I have to take. Woohoo! So I go this way, I go this way. Yeah, that I just went in there and around like this long path. Alright. Hey there, dude. I will fight you. Hariyama, okay. I'll send in Shoutmon. Fun fact about Skeledirge, and this is like a little bit apparent in game. This thing is gigantic. Like, it is genuinely huge. I have one in Pokemon Go. Oh, okay. Guess I'm not doing anything this turn. But I have one in Pokemon Go, and I like put it in my kitchen, and bro was huge. Like, took up the entire kitchen. Just gigantic. Utterly massive. Very cool. Okay, just, could you not? They must not have an attack they can use against me, because they keep using Protect. Yeah, like it's just Detect every turn. So this move looks really cool in these close quarters, just the way the camera angles are playing off the scenery. Okay, so they're gonna Detect again. So I'm using Round, but I'm also just gonna use Round to defeat it anyways. Alright. Oh, he's gonna try to use Focus Punch. You must have run out of Detects. Alright, die. Goodbye, Hariyama. Level 40 is the max that I can control right now, so this is getting a little tricky. My Pokemon are gonna stop listening to me soon. I'm catching up to the limit. So through here, there's probably like at least one more trainer I can fight. Wow, they're a ways in. They're gonna be on the outside. Yep, they're here. Hey there, fam. Ooh, Corviknight, okay. I think, honestly, another Skeledirge case. Though I could also use William. I think, honestly, let's do William, because William's going to resist both of its types. Skeledirge only resists Steel. Okay. Alright, you can taunt me. Get Thundershocked. And it's like sunset too. I think it's sunset. Yeah, I think the sun's going down. Very dramatic lighting for this battle. Like, this is the lighting that I think looks super pretty in this game. And like a lot of people talk about how like the lighting in this game isn't good. I think this is the lighting that is better than it should be. Like, this lighting is too good. Like, at least the lighting as, like, the sun interacts with stuff is better than it should be. Like, look at that. Little light beams that shoot off. It's very pretty. The way it lights the terrain, the way it lights, you know, trainers, Pokemon, whatever, like, that, yeah, definitely not as good, but it's so pretty. Oh, so I have to switch to the lead. Alright, I'm going to use Fickle Beam, and I'm going to get the first person view of getting hit with a Fickle Beam. Didn't go well enough. Ow. Well, didn't kill either. Here, I'm going to switch to... Now we're at Larvesta. Oh look, it's the old games. Almost. The Salandit's a little close to us, but I'm just gonna use Bug Buzz. Wow. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to switch again. Alright, Shoutmon resists the poison, so I'm gonna switch to Shoutmon and just finish this thing off before it can really destroy anyone. Why are your eyes feel weird? What is going on with your eyes, buddy? I feel like Shoutmon's eyes are being weird. Ooh. Ow. This thing having nasty plot's really annoying, actually. Alright. I am going back up, because I want to get the item from the guy, or TM, whatever it is, and I want to heal. Oh, Salazzle. Good sir, I have done it. I've beaten 4. What? The dude outside the cave didn't count. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I have to find someone else in the cave. Bro's like, no, that's Dalizapa Passage outside. I'm talking Dalizapa Passage inside. So maybe there's someone up here, because I like went... Oh, okay, they're there. I was like, I went like a lot of places. Lots of good items here. Hello. I still haven't switched my lead. I was like, oh, I gotta switch my lead. Completely forgets in the next 5 seconds. That's literally me. Every time. I'm like, ooh, I gotta switch leads. Nope. Didn't happen. Though if this Gastrodon is the only thing on her team, it's not. I'll Syrupy Bomb it. That'll take it out. And we'll see what else she has. Oh, another Gastrodon? Okay. Hopefully I don't miss. Yeah, she has both sides. Yay! Alright, unfortunately, this now means that, Hydraffel's not listening to us right now. Which is not ideal. That said, we also do have a bunch of Pokemon on the team now. Do we want to switch Hydrapple off the team temporarily while we can't use it as effectively? Got an expert belt. Ooh. Because I feel like it could be useful at this point in time, at least, to switch someone else onto the team temporarily. But I don't know. Any thoughts? I'll give it a few seconds. Because we have several Pokemon that will listen at this level. They just can't do much fighting yet. We have a few other grass types as well, especially. And we're going up against a gym that has a flying type as the ace. Even though it's the normal gym, it does have a flying ace. So, could try to avoid that. We also have Charlie here, which I don't think I have the evolutionary item yet. Just haven't gotten to the area where you can find those yet. So Charlie still has a while till she'll be evolving. Not sure what to do. I feel like I'm in like a little bit of a tricky spot. I don't know what done, honestly. So don't really have one. I like it's the type of thing where it's like, ah, yes, that's a name I've heard. I know they exist, but I don't know a lot. So let's look up. Yeah, I've definitely seen him. feel like I've seen like clips of him around, but I don't know. Don't know a lot about him. Alive. I could put Charlie on the team temporarily. Because right now, that's the biggest thing. I'm trying to figure out what to do about the fact that Hydrapple is now one level too high to be guaranteed to use moves. Because our current level cap is 50 until we beat Larry. I feel like an indie animation, like Smash Bros. Style thing could work. I think the biggest... It's weird. Smash seems like a concept of a game that you could easily replicate. And yet I feel like very few people have replicated even an ounce of the viability of that game. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why it is so hard for people to make games like Smash that are good. And I also don't know why the ones that tend to be the most successful aren't even the ones that function like Smash as like a giant crossover game. Because like if you think about it, like, you know, Smash is just like a massive crossover. Rivals of Aether is not. It has a couple indie characters as special characters in the game, and it has the like custom ones that you can make, upload to the Steam Workshop. But the characters in the game itself are original. And that game has done a better job just because it felt better than other like Smash clones for a lot of people. Similar, like Slap City was kind of in the same boat. Nick All-Stars Brawl, not the same. I don't know what happened. Multiverses people did like, but felt like it was a bit over complex. Multiverses is actually launching soon for like post-open beta, and it seems like really slow. I'm curious how that's going to do, but like Multiverses was free, and I think that founded a lot of success. Like Rivals of Aether is not a full price game. That helped find its success, I think. But it is crazy to me that Smash is basically the only Smash-like that has been successful other than like a couple others. Because so many people have tried and failed to replicate the magic. I think a big part is a lot of games really heavily prioritize the competitive aspects. They really lean into going, we have wave dashing, we have this high-level technique, we have this high-level technique. All of our stages are designed to be as, like, doable in a tournament setting as possible. Like, they're really trying to cater to the, like, competitive scenes. And that just doesn't end up working well because you also need the casual scene. Like, you need the casual scene to get the competitive scene. Because if you're just catering to the competitive scene with a Smash-like, you're just going to get the Smash competitive scene, you know, to play your game. But the biggest difficulty there is that they also just want to play Smash. They're the Smash competitive scene. So, I don't know. I think like an indie animation style, like Smash Bros. Type thing could be awesome. But they would have to do a damn good job, like, making it work. Like, I think that's kind of my mindset on it. They'll really have to, like, figure something out to, like, make it work as a game. Also, I don't want to use Charlie right now because Charlie does not have the evolutionary item. I could do Venus to, you know, add, like, some variety to the team's typing, keeping, like, a grass type on the team. Like, most of these are duplicate types other than Greedent, funnily enough. Do I put Boomstick on temporarily? Otherwise, honestly, I'm leaning towards, like, possibly Vivian. possibly Deerling, possibly Greedent. So Boomstick, Venus, or Prismeon. Which one should I do? Alright, wait. Idea? Oh no, because this is multiple of 3. I was gonna say, I'm like, I'll just roll a die. I guess I could roll a d10 and disregard 0. I could do that. Gotta find a die. I do have this back here, actually. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll a d10, disregard 0. And if it's a 1 through a 3, it's Prismeon. If it's a... is this my D10? I think it's my D10. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Spiky D10. Gonna roll it. Onto the floor. That is a 6. So that is Venus. That is just barely Venus. So Deerling wins. Deerling's added to the team temporarily in place of Hydrapple. So I'm gonna remove Hydrapple from the team here. Let's put Venus on the team. Alright, so here she is. And I'm just going to adjust everyone's positions on the team team display here. Oh, I actually basically synced that up entirely accidentally. Alright, Larvesta. Sandaconda. Ampharos. Skeledirge. And I'm gonna find Deerling section. Deerling Spring. Right now. Right now she is Spring. She's also going to be the team lead temporarily, just because she is a much lower level. Alright. She'll level up quick though. Like honestly, I could fight something here real quick. What do I have that could save the day here? I feel like Gabite is probably like a decent experience. Okay. Got it. All right. Let's switch. I'll switch into Monforge, because I can just blast that thing with some Dragon Breath. Oh, we got the flying animation. Oh, and we paralyzed it immediately. Alright, goodbye, Gabite. Level 16! We don't need Scary Face. Venusaur double kick. Venus wants Leech Seed. That's not bad. I like Leech Seed as an option, so I'm gonna go to Sand Attack. Bullet Seed. Actually not bad. I'll get rid of Growl for that. I didn't realize that thing got Bullet Seed. I might just I might keep Bullet Seed, honestly. And then I'll just give her the where's the thingy? The loaded dice. All right. Oh no! Gimbal got me. I was gonna try to hit the Doug Trio from behind, so that I could make this even easier. All right, Venus, come back. Can't bulldoze me. That's funny that I did less damage to the Gibble than the Gabite, and I think it's because the Gibble's a higher level. Alright, Doug Trio saw me. Come on. Cool. I just want to see how much damage you can do with Leech Seed against a Doug Trio. Or with a Bullet Seed against a Doug Trio. So I got it from behind, so it's stunned this turn, so I'm fine. Oh. Yeah, not a lot. But more than I would have thought. We hit 4 times. Two 5 hits and a Doug Trio goes down right now. And I'm level 18. That ain't bad. Alright, I'm gonna switch back to Monforge. And then after this Doug Trio goes down, I think I'm just gonna leave the passage. Because I'm not too concerned with the fact that Deerling's level 7. Because it's no longer level 7. I missed. Rude. Level 20. Just for now, put that over tackle. I don't like takedown. Alright, I'm gonna heal. And then we adventure forward. Ah! Sableye jump scared me. Yeah, I'll just use the over-leveled one against this. I saw that for a little bit. I don't really associate the colors with numbers personally. It's a little weird. I feel like I feel like the closest I could say I get is I associate wow. Okay. You don't know that. Like I think of like how I associate like the colors of rupees with like set values of rupees type thing. Like so like I think of like 1 green, blue 5, red 20. Like that's probably the most immediate one that comes to mind for me. Yeah, like I don't think of colors beyond that as like numbers and colors like kind of corresponding directly. Dang, sort of a perfect time to have a Hydra Apple still. I guess my best option is probably the big guy. Wait, this actually might be the time. This might be the time. If I go flying here, it can't hit me with its stab. And I don't think it has any rock moves. Like, I know it can learn Rock Slide, but I doubt it has Rock Slide. Oh, but my Sandstorm hurts me now. Oof. Oh, but I can use Paraflinch to my advantage. Oh, but they have stamina. All right, I'm gonna hit them with stab this turn because I need to. This thing's really pretty looking, I gotta say. The like light blue glow, very aesthetically pleasing. No. Paralyzed. I didn't expect counter. That's sad. I was just saying how awesome Sandaconda's been. How useful Silicobra was. It's always the counter Pokemon. You never expect them. Alright, I'm gonna send in Venus. It's paralyzed. I'm probably faster because it's already slow. I slowed it down. So I'm just going to use Bullet Seed and it'll go down. This is unfortunate though, I will say. I'm gonna move Sandaconda to the exit. And I'm going to mark that death. I swear it's always the counter mons. It's always counter. That's what they always get you with it. That's how it always goes. Every time. Alright, so Ampharos, Gundurge, Deerling Spring. Don't know who yet. Alright, let's go over here. We do have a few ground type options if we want to bring another ground type in. You know, we've got Wooper here. Another ground type. We already have a lot of fire, so I would say not that. We could bring in another normal type. We could bring in a bug flying type. Our options are a little limited as far as like what we have. Like, yeah, I think Wooper would be good, and yeah, like leveled up a bit, obviously. So I'm gonna bring Pooper in. I actually have to get the gift for that because I didn't do that for the ones that I got today. So I'm gonna real quick grab myself the Wooper gift. So normal Wooper should be low Gen 2. Yeah, here we are. Oh, do I already have it in here? No. Where is normal Paldean Wooper in this set? Is it in a weird spot here? Pluto? Don't do this to me. Alright, I gotta do some digging. It's supposed to be 194, and I don't see it in here, and this is supposed to be complete. I can at least get Clodsire from here. No. Where is Dan Wooper? The shiny's in here. Huh. Like it didn't get named weird and like wind up in the Paldean Mons. You know, Clodsire was all alone. Bro, Lutu, where is your Wooper? I kind of need him. I downloaded like every image in that set of gifts, so I don't know why it's missing. Paldean Wooper, shiny. Yeah, it should be 194P home 1. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, I'm gonna go to the asset archive and try to nab it myself now. Alright, so we're looking at models. Where are they? Okay. I'm gonna go in name order. Why is it not? Okay. What? What's going on here? Google Drive is so difficult to use. I don't know if I can get this one. If I go to models, okay, I took all the ones that had home in the name, because I downloaded every model he had. Then I took all the ones that had home in the name, and I put them into a folder of unsorted ones. So I'm so confused as to like why this one's not showing up in the list. Alright, I might have to give up and just use the home artwork. Because like the only thing I could see is that it's because it's 194p. Could it be 194? No, because it would still be 194. It would still be up here, you know. Could it be P194? Like is he at the bottom? No. Alright, I'm gonna search P in this. Give me something that contains P. You have multiple things in this folder that contain the letter P in the name. Why you do this to me? I'm at a loss. And it's definitely not here because it would not be. Oh no, it's alright. I give up. Alright, I still have to get the other. I have to get it from my home models real quick, so give me a second. Well, probably, is it under second generation? Spooper? Or is it under 9th generation? Do I not have this one either? What is happening? this, yeah, this just has Clodsire as well, because this, yeah, it would have to be under second generation, but I don't have, but I not have the set that includes the Paldean Wooper model. Okay, I have one other way I can get this. Give me a second. I'm fighting a battle here. And for a while, this battle's been beating me. How big is this? 256, 256. I do the 512 by 512. Why don't you have the big one? Okay. Alright, we're going to Bulbapedia for it. I will get this. Wooper. Show me images on the Bulba Garden archives. I need the home image for Wooper. But Paldean. Okay. Alright. I got it. Image acquired. Alright. Wooper. Paldean. We got it. We got it. It's just the image. It can't move yet. Unfortunately. I tried. Alright. The biggest concern is that because he's level 72, he will not listen. Most of the time. That's the biggest hurdle PM7 has to overcome. So... Alright. Once this Wooper evolves, I do have the GIF for Clodsire. Why I only have the GIF for Clodsire, I cannot know, but... Alrighty. So it's actually the new team lead, because it is level 5. So I'm just gonna fight this Oink alone. I don't know. Oh, they hit me with a yawn. That's mean. Well, Larvesta is out cold. Oinkalone really wants to use Yawn, so it's not a huge issue. I just want to wake up and fight them. Alright, if they hit me with one more takedown, I'm going to have to switch out that headbutt too. Alright, well, they burnt themselves, so that's helpful. This was not for nothing. Alright, switching. I'm gonna switch to Shoutmon. Fun fact about Larvesta, they just announced that they are making a life-size plush of Larvesta, and people are realizing how large it is. And it's funny, because, like, Pokemon don't seem big. because, you know, you don't see them compared to you 9 times out of 10. Pokemon Go is probably the closest anyone can get, in most cases, to seeing how large a Pokemon is compared to them. And... Oh, there we are, we're asleep again. Like, even there, it's not always easy to tell because it's, like, in a phone. But, like, Larvesta's big. It's, like, this big. Like, it's a big bug. And people were like, well, if Larvesta's this big, like, how big is the, like, Volcarona, like, what is it? The like, paradox for the past one. I can't remember what it's called. But, you know, it's like, how, if Volcarona is this big, like, how big is that one? It's like, huge. Huge. It's a dinosaur. Like, it is gigantic. We're awake. Alright, Wooper's level 18. I don't want to slam, actually. Alright, Poison Tail and Mud Shot are about the same. Is there a guy down here? I feel like there's a guy at this one. Yep. How many do I have to fight? I've defeated 0. Oh my god. Because this is technically Dali's Alpha Passage. Doesn't count for him. It didn't count for the other guy. Okay. West Province Area 3. Do I have an encounter here yet? Okay, let me check. West Province Area 3. I do not. I actually get a new encounter. So let's try to find that. Oh, here's Strudel. Let's go. I'm just gonna chuck a quick ball and hope that works. Please. Please. Let's go. Let's go. We got a Strudel. From... Nope. That is not an O. From DB. Put it in the box. Alright. Let's trade it. She's going to somebody. And the next Mon added to the team is... Okay, so this is a real person. It's not one of the websites. Really? Wow. Thank you. Just a normal meow. Thank you. You're so kind. I could have caught that here. Meowth, the Scratch Cat Pokemon. It loves things that sparkle. When it sees a shiny object, the gold coin on its head shines too. Alright. We can name her. Oh, she's actually from a raid. She's a flying type one. Ooh, okay. That's slightly more interesting. And she comes with aerial ace, so she gets her, you know, flying type attack. And if she's technician, it is boosted. So she might actually be kind of nasty with aerial ace. What are we naming her, though? That's the real question. I think I'm trying to think of, like, flying cats. I don't know. Alright, I think I've got it. Meow. It's gonna be her name. Because she's a flying type. Meow. Okay. Cool. She has pickup. But it's possible we could still get her technician. Okay, I have to find 5 trainers out here and beat them before I can heal. Storming. Alright, Bergmite. No, it's raining now in game. I don't know why I'm unable to lock my camera on this this fight. There's like the slightest hill, and it's like, nope, can't do it. I'm sorry. Oh, Wooper's evolving. All right, it was short-lived that we had the not moving one because we're about to be moving. I'm just gonna get. All right. And got it. Clodsire, the spiny fish Pokemon. It lives at the bottom of ponds and swamps. It will carry Wooper on its back and ferry them across the water from one shore to the other. I wonder which ability we got. If we got Water Absorb, that's awesome. We did? Okay, cool. That is awesome. I know. I can claim a Pokedex reward. Honestly, at this rate, I'm not going to be able to do the Medali Gym today. I'm just going to fight trainers till I can heal, and then that'll be that. I'm just going to clear out all the Little exclamation points. I wish there was a way to just like mark all as red. Alright. Boop. Oh. Are there trainers out here? Well, I figured there'd be a trainer out here somewhere, but I'm not seeing anybody. See a TM. There's somebody. Hee. I did. I got a Meowth. Oh, light's flickering a bit. Hopefully it does not go out. If the power goes out, that will be the abrupt end to the stream. But thankfully, the game will not be having issues. All right. Yeah, Shaomon. Yes. It is. So the Meowth is named Meteow because it is a flying terror type. Okay. Did not expect that to just nuke the Persian. Alright, so that's 2 trainers in this area. I need to fight 5. Well, here, how big is... So area 3, yeah, it doesn't go across the bridge because that's Casseroya Lake. So area 3 is just this kind of upland area, but not over here because that's the passage. Man, this is like a small area to find 5 people in, and I found 2. Maybe there's someone like more on this side of the city. There you go. No? Guess not. How am I supposed to find 5 people? Here's a guy. Oh, that is a... There we go. I was gonna say, like, that's a low polymagnet in there. Just the position. Oh. Goodbye, Magneton. There's not like a secret person tucked in there. The zero gate is closed. Grab that. There could be a person up here somewhere. A secret Terramont over here. Oh, but this is West Province Area 1 now. Okay. Where did they tuck these trainers? I've managed to find 3. And like that's good. That's a good start. But there's supposedly 5 or more. And I have found 3. Like, I've been running all over the place here. Just like no one up here. Where could I find 2 more trainers here? Oh, trainers. Anybody? Well, like, I'm not crazy. I've been, like, all over the place in this area. And I have found 0 trainers. Alright, let's drop down here. Oh, here's somebody. They must count. It took me forever, but I found another person. Ma'am? Ma'am, let's battle. Fair enough. Drift Bloom! Alright, Quadsire, you're gonna switch to William. Thundershock is 40, so Power Gem is stronger here. Because then it only becomes 60. Oh, it was fake. I guess she did say, behold my illusions. That is a really fun attack animation. Alright, Power Jam! That is a move that is better than Thundershock. I'll tell you that. I'll take it. Poison Jab, yes please. Over Poison Tail any day. I mean, I didn't, but you can say that. So I'm just going to continue up this path and see if there's like another person on the path. So this feels like a very like trainerless area other than that. Okay, here we are. That should be number 5. We got it. Dedenne. That's weak to everything that Clodsire has. Oh, it's only level 30. Oh, your next electric attack's gonna be stronger. Oh no. Aha! I hit you with a special attack this turn. Not that Charm would have meant that the next Poison Jab would have been a KO. Alright, and Venus is the new team lead. I'm just confirming by talking to the guy that this is, in fact, enough. That I've done it. That I can heal. Please, sir. Yes! Amulet coin. Thank you. Let me just slide away from you, sir. Thank you. Alright, I got a luxury ball. Toss the amulet coin on you. Who else do I got? Save play. Alright, I can heal now. We can finally do it. Alright, so unfortunately I do not have time today to toss in the Medallion Gem. So it was a much longer journey than I expected. But I can picnic and we can wrap up the stream for today here. And I'll be streaming this again next Wednesday as well. So that'll be when I do the Medallion Gem. Yeah, no. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just gonna stop washing you. Charizard's first. Charizard's first. Oh, that's a happy Zard. Alright, Larvesta, you're next, as usual. Man, I can't wait till this Larvesta is an actual Volcarona. That'll be nice. And for us, you're next. Skidadooch. It's your first time getting washed as a Skeledirge. Alright, Deerling, now's your turn. Now you get washed. And Clodsire is next. Clodsire's funny because you can get the bubbles inside of its mouth, yeah. So you can't see them. Alright, look at how happy. Alright, and is my table visible today? It is not. So you're gonna be playing with an invisible ball, everybody. Have fun. Beautiful. So yeah, thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm gonna go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. Again, I will be back with more of this next Wednesday, but I will not be streaming on that Saturday the 1st. So Wednesday will be the last one until after that. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm heading out. Goodbye. My Charizard keeps slapping me. Farewell.